Palantir had earnings today, and they are up right now at about $27. After hours, up about 15% from lows today of $21.22 up to highs right now. That is a 30% move within a single day. And what we're going to talk about is the technical setup that was happening here on Palantir. And now that we're up after hours, is this thing going to hold into tomorrow and the rest of the week? And what are some price targets that I would be looking for? Now, I do want to say that I don't have a position in Palantir. If you have been covering and watching all my coverage, I should say, on X, you know that I have been playing Palantir and been bullish on Palantir each and every single time that it pulls back into the market bias. Most recent time, I was thinking about selling cash secured puts. I had it on my watch list, but I just felt that where the market is overall and the teeth kicking that I took last week, I got the crap beat out of me in the market, that risking anything through this earnings call was just not going to be worth it. Now, if we look at the actual technical setup before we had the earnings call, you're going to see that price, in most cases with Palantir, moves in a very, very predictable manner. Massive breakout, followed by pullback to the market bias, breakout, pull back to the market bias, breakout, pull back to the market bias, breakout, pull back to the market bias. If you want to learn that two-step strategy, super simple. Check out the link to the courses. We have completely free courses in the description. You can learn that market bias strategy within 45 minutes and have all of my specific settings for this indicator. So our plan was, okay, as price is pulling back into the market bias, we should be accumulating. We know that the bottom of the market bias, which is $22, is the best time for us to be purchasing. And if we also take a look at our most recent swing low at about $20 up to our most recent swing high of about 29, you're going to see that the golden pocket, or the area that we normally pull back to before we bounce, was lined up perfectly with the market bias between $25 and $22. So that was a really good sign that we were probably going to bounce. But as I said, for risk reasons, I decided that I was not going to take a trade. This leaves us now to the question of where are we going to go from here? If we look at the monthly, you can see that we do have a massive resistance level here. We have never actually pushed, sustained, and held over $28. When Palantir was trading up around 48, it couldn't hold that level. So something to notice is that we do have to break through this liquidity level. So I do think that in the next 6 to 12 months, we could see Palantir back at 38, maybe even $40, but it's going to take a bit, and that's something that you have to realize. So I do think that we could see tomorrow a continued push up to 29, maybe even 30, but I will say that we need, and I don't think we're going to push through this very easily. This might take a couple of months to get through. It's pretty crazy to think that if you bought this Palantir dip when it pushed and held over the market bias back in April of 2023, that right now you would have made a 269% return within 462 days. The thing that you guys have to understand about trading is that it is not hard. Like the actual system of doing this, shorting every single time we're in a downtrend, going long every single time we're in an uptrend, it's not hard. The thing that you have to understand is the emotions and the sentiment around it. Each and every single time Palantir bounced off of this market bias, the months before it was nothing but blood. You would have been buying the dip after the stock dropped 22%. This time you would have bought the dip after another 22% pullback. And right now, if you bought the dip today, you were buying after another 25% pullback. And so when you're looking back historically and you're saying, oh, this would have been the perfect time to buy, realize how you were mentally at that point, which is why pulling the trigger when the world looks like everything is going to hell in a handbasket, but pulling the trigger bullish as we're pulling back into the support, whether you're going to be right or wrong, is the best thing that you can do. It's just so damn hard to do it consistently. Thank you guys for all the support. Check out all of our free courses. Links are going to be in the description. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.